Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be showcasing one of the best, cheap, fun cars you can buy for under $5,000. And now the car in question is the 2003 Acura RSX. But this isn't any plain old RSX, it's the Type-S. The Acura RSX came over from Japan in 2001, rebranded as a DC5 series Honda Integra. Acura renamed it as the RSX to attract more buyers for their brand and not just for the car. Alright, before we take a ride, let's take a quick tour of the inside of the car. Alright, so the beginning of the interior tour, I wanted to start at the trunk. So this being a hatchback coupe, it's a lot of trunk space. You know, it has more trunk space than its competitors, which is the Toyota Celica, Honda Civic Si, and the Subaru WRX. Moving on to the interior, Acura designed a clean and simple dashboard. The AC and radio controls are easily accessible to the driver, and the seats are pretty comfortable with plenty of hip bolstering. The owner of this car actually retrofitted a Pioneer head unit, and this car has a 6-speed manual, whereas the base version only has a 5-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual. Moving to the back seat, there's a good amount of legroom, but headroom is something to be desired. But we can't forget that this is a 2-door sport coupe meant for driving pleasure. This car actually has 4 speakers with a Bose subwoofer in the back too. This RSX is actually fitted with an in-gen racing muffler and a K&N intake, so you got a little bit more power. Let's actually hear a sound clip of the exhaust real quick. Alright, now that we've taken a tour and heard the exhaust, let's go for a drive. Alright, to start, this 2003 Type-S comes with a 2-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 K20A2 motor, making a modest 200 horsepower at 7,400 RPM. And this also has a 6-speed manual and is front-wheel drive, so you can easily drive in the cold season in winter. Alright, since the car is a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, you shouldn't really expect too much torque out of it. But when you really want it to go, you know, it has Honda's variable valve timing VTEC. So I'll give you guys a demonstration right now. Alright guys, here's another quick showing of VTEC. Was pretty fun. Alright, so my first driving impressions are that this car is extremely nimble and fun. You know, for a front-wheel drive car, usually front-wheel drive cars aren't as fun as their rear-wheel drive counterparts, but the RSX just does it different. This car actually has a drive-by cable, which means that the gas pedal actually controls the opening and closing of the throttle itself. This car actually has a drive-by cable throttle, which means that the accelerator pedal controls the opening and closing of a throttle body, as opposed to newer cars these days with the drive-by wire. It's controlled by the ECU. This really gives it a nice direct throttle feel. It makes the car feel really nice when you push it a little bit, and it sounds great too. Alright, moving on from those 2 items, this car is perfectly suited for daily driving. It's comfortable, it's quiet, it's reliable, and it's good on gas. It gets 24 city and 31 highway. And considering the performance you get out of that, it's really worth it. And since it's basically a Honda, it's really easy to work on. Alright, so that was a quick in-depth review of the Acura RSX Type-S. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. And if you have any questions or suggestions, leave in the comments below. Thanks for watching.